The thrilling event that rolls around every April is back. It's the Gamma Phi Circus Home Show. And by all guy girl episode, we mean we selected 3 places that we believe best represent females and best represent males. From a cafe to endless cooking supplies, the garlic press seems to have it all. Dan, I'll admit I'm not the best chef in the world. I usually stick to frozen pizzas and macaroni and cheese. But if you are looking to get some ink done soon, I have one idea for you. Push off, hold your legs in the air, and hope for the best. You may have walked past a giant neon orange sign in Uptown Normal a few times. We want to know what's good at Meatheads. What'd you get tonight?
We got the Cowabunga combo.
We're going to try a new form of exercise that involves horses. For our transition, Danny taught me the batter rock. This is a simple step that allows you to move from your up rock to the floor. Until next time, I'm Stephanie Schroeder, and that's your weekend. Hey Chip and Maria, I'm out at Uptown Normal right now, where it seems like today there's something for everyone. But right now we're about to check out a hidden gem that's been around for 15 years and is all about the comics. And this place is in walking distance for many. After my visit to Acme Comics, I discovered that you won't find another store like this for about 150 miles. Inside, Acme has comics like Batman and Spider-Man, numerous action figures, t-shirts, and even PlayStation and Xbox systems and games. Who knew, right? And it was my first trip to a true comic book store, so I couldn't help but take a glance at a few comics. Strolling through on a Saturday morning were youngsters like this boy, who's just getting into comics, and adults who've been collecting for years.
I started reading comic books when I was about 7 or 8 years old. My brother had a garbage bag full of them, so one day I went in there and tore through them and started enjoying them.
Well, no tearing through garbage bags here, just a highly organized box system that might still confuse some employees.
They do get a little confused and lost. It takes about 10, 11 years to train someone to do what I do. I'm right now fully trained. So it just took me the full 11 years.
And after 11 years of owning Acme Comics, fully trained Jim knows what people like. Right now he's gearing up for Halloween by featuring comics like zombies and zombie memorabilia. And who knew comics could get this political? But it's okay to be an undecided party here.
There's a comic book for everyone, whether they know it or not.
While I did watch Saturday morning cartoons like Charlie Brown, I never really got into the comics. I'm more of a drama and romance kind of girl. So the owner Jim pointed me in the right direction. First up for me was Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Second was Patsy Walker, which was written all the way back in 1960.
Prettiest gal in town, Patsy Walker. After graduation, what is she going to do? Is she going to go to college? Is she going to get married? Will she just get a job?
While I'm not sure what Patsy ended up doing, I do know that I wish we shared a closet.
I mean, like legit, an off-the-shoulder dress. Who knew those were in the 60s?
But I guess action comics are a little more popular these days. So popular, in fact, that you can see these comics like X-Men.
You want to shoot me? Shoot me! Don't shoot him!
And Batman. Not only lining the shelves, but all over the big screen. But some enjoy more than just the action.
I like the artwork, and I do a little artwork myself, so that keeps me looking at the comics and looking at the artwork and being interested in them in that way.
So whatever your reason, comic lovers, Acme seems to have been satisfying comic fans for many years, and that's just the beginning.
I would like to grow the store until there is absolutely not a square inch of space in here. If you can't tell, it's packed full of goodness, and I'd like to pack it full until it becomes a quantum singularity where not even light can escape the gravitational pull of the comic books.
So Jim, keep packing the shelves and think of me when you get a few more romance comics. For TC 24/7, I'm Stephanie Schroeder. So when you think of the term meathead, you usually think of a jock hitting the gym, but people around Bloomington have been thinking a little differently about this term since a local burger joint opened in their town last year. That's right, Meatheads opened last November in a plaza off what I like to call Restaurant Heaven, Veterans Parkway.
You know, there's a lot of fast casual restaurants out there, and there's not really a fast casual burger concept, and so we decided to come up with Meatheads.
But this isn't your typical fast food joint. Some might say this one has an upscale feel. Inside you will see modern decor from the lights to the booths. It also has unique artwork that reflects its own town. But my personal favorite are the quotes. Hey girl, I feel ya on the mints. And speaking of onions, I think it's time we dig into what this place is known for. The food. While some restaurant menus have a wide variety of selections, Meatheads gets straight to the point with theirs.
The whole philosophy is simplicity. So when you come in, you don't see a wide variety of menu items. You see burgers and fries.
And when the operating partner Kurt says burgers and fries, he means certified Angus beef and Idaho potatoes. I mean, you can't get more fresh than this. Meatheads goes through 800 pounds of beef and 2,000 pounds of potatoes a week. Now I'm no expert, but that sounds like a lot of burgers and fries. So it sounds pretty simple. I like to think of it as BYOB, build your own burger.
I love the idea of being able to make it the way I like it. And I think our customers love that. And I think that's it's a fresh idea. I mean, you know, we're not going to tell you that this is what you get on it and you have to subtract. They get to build their own, and it's fun.
So let's get to building.
So I heard when new customers come to Meatheads, you guys have a different way of greeting them.
Oh yeah, we give them the Meatheads handshake.
Nice.
So after I was properly greeted, I wanted to see what Bloomingtonians thought of the food.
Oh, we want to know what's good at Meatheads. What'd you get tonight?
We got the cowabunga combo.
And what exactly does that consist of?
Meat, cheese, and bacon.
What exactly did you have today at Meatheads?
I had a grilled cheese with regular fries and cheese sauce.
How can you get a grilled cheese at a place called Meatheads?
Because their grilled cheese is just that good.
How are the burgers though? Anyone here get a burger?
The burger was great. I liked it a lot. Probably the best in town.
While this place screams carnivore, you can see some prefer the grilled cheese, which is 2 slices of Texas toast and 4 slices of American cheese. But it sounds like they're doing something right in the kitchen. And I bet you're dying to know what I tried by now. And for me, it was all about the petite meat. A single patty with cheese, bacon, and ketchup, and of course some original fries and a drink to complete my meal. If you're curious, I guess you will just have to see if Meatheads meets your destiny. For TC 24/7, I'm Stephanie Schroeder.